So $60, $60 or $50, 60 watt as advertised mini LED moving head. Not a lot to it. Just gonna pop the, if I take out these, let's live on the dark side while I dismantle it, run it up. Let's do that again actually, let's take it all the way around. So, it homes itself alright. Hear a little bit of fan noise. Fan in the head there. Seems to have some sort of, I don't know, it might have speed control in the fan, but it ramps up after a little while, and because of centrifugal force you can hear the fan resisting moving and then going back again. I think that there's some lights that account for that actually and adjust their fan speed. That's pretty fancy, but it's not really loud, but it's louder than I thought a little like this would be. Let's have a look. Sorry. Looks like I chose the right side. I'm having a win. So this is belt driven. Stepper motor, real stepper, no servo crap. But there's no position sensing. You can just force it. It's on sound trigger at the moment. Whoop. It's quite fast. Oh shit. It's hit its extreme. Oh yeah. It's not real happy. There is a peg in there that's hitting a stop, so I think I've broken it actually. Oh no. Yeah, it's a sliding stop because it does a 570, so yeah, now that it's hit its max, that's its max there, so it's not going to go any further than that. Just going to turn it off while I pick it up and have a bit of a closer look. Can you see that shit? Yeah. Very simple controls down here. These wires are going off to the front display. This stuff looks like it's going up. Oh, there's another board down in there. It's a bit tricky to see. I'd say that'd be the lead power supply. Oh, actually the power supply for the whole board, but it's going to be steppers here. Probably lead control. Fan. Oh, DMX in and out off this board. There's a chip there, but yeah, it's been scrubbed, so no idea what that is. You could work it out if you were desperate maybe, but actually it could be any of 1,000 different types of Chinese micro. Little crystal down there. Shit, it looks like it's been rubbed off too. Or it was never printed in the first place. I don't know why you'd do that, because it'd be easy to work out what the crystal is. SH lead 131B 2013-0810. No idea. Although, oh yeah, no. Okay. 5 volts R and T. Receive and transmit maybe, but some of them go out there. See this Might be a UART. Maybe. I don't know if I really care enough to have a look. Actually, I think these are going to be the steppers, and this is probably lead and fan. That goes up the guts, and yeah, no, that's what it looks like. Nothing too amazing there. Oh, look in the brain. See if I can get the right side up. So yeah, this claims to be 60 watt, but I doubt the lead in here is 60 watt very much, and I doubt that the whole unit even draws 60 watts when it's running, so maybe it's 60W, like 60 Ys, or 60 wannabes. Get some of the screws to fall out. Yeah. One more. Where are you? Come on. Big screws from the head. And okay. So. Cheap ass plastic case, little metal grill insert there for the fan. Cheap ass plastic Fresnel lens. And yeah, I got the wrong side. I guess there's no wrong side though in the top here. All there is stepper mounted straight to that shaft. Signal's coming up this side. There's not going to be any circuitry in there. It's just going to come straight up through the middle of this bearing. This PCB is going to be there's a Hall effect sensor probably on there. And there's it's indexing off there. It's going, yeah, that's my position right there. So, and there's our lead. RGB and W, so common anode, it looks like. And that's not going to be 60 watt. It's mounted on a heatsink. It is actually a heatsink. You can't see through there, but this metal plate is a heatsink with fins on the back, and then screwed to it is this plate, which is just locating this Hall sensor to that. So, yeah, RGBW minus, and then R plus G plus. So the B and the W. Oh yeah, so it's 4 individual LEDs in one package, and it's got one of those little plastic lenses on the chip itself to focus it. And yeah, I don't know. It's interesting why they. I guess it's cheaper just to get this as a whole part, because yeah, if you had a good power supply and good driver circuitry, you could just have a common cathode and drive these without having to run so many wires up here. So yeah, anyway, I'll get back in, have a look. I thought the fan was like speed control, but I think probably not, because it's only 2 wires running to the fan, so its speed's not being sensed, but there's probably no temperature sensing in here either, so let's have a look at that. It's actually, I prefer it without the lens in the front, because we've got a nice... Is that even on? No, see, you can't see that, can you? Come on. Go back, no. That's just, you know, nice white light there, but if we get the... Nice wash. Just reattach this without making too much noise. Ah! It's going to fall over it. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Obviously you shouldn't do this. I'm mistreating it on purpose. But it turns out you don't need screws in the head there. It's just holding itself together quite well. What am I trying to... I'm trying to show you that it... Oh, torture. I'm sorry, poor little light. Okay, enough. I'll take a photo in a minute and show you, but it focuses to a horrible pattern of 4 square dots. Showing the individual LEDs. I hate that. It's horrible. Okay. Come on. White and on the roof. Yeah, oh, well, okay. Hang on. Well, I unscrew this. So, yeah. You can see you get this shit going on. And you can see the actual terrible... Whoa, it's gone. Can't see that. It looks a lot worse in real life. Yeah, there's no combination of the colours. That is with the cheap ass lens on, and if I break... Oh! Oh! Oh, it didn't like that. Oh no. Sorry little light, stop. Yeah, okay. Let's take that off. And you get quite an even wash out of it. I really actually prefer it without the lens on. We might go back, put it together. And I'm really thinking about stripping the LED and the fan and that out and fitting a camera in there, because this could be a it's actually, and I haven't tested this yet, but according to the manual it has level control, and then it has a level of fine tuning, and then of course it has a vertical control for levitating it above the bench, and then a fine tuning of the vertical of fine tuning control. So 16-bit levitation and level control sounds pretty cool. And if this channel self-propelled, I mean, with a camera, I wonder if that'd be interesting. But yeah, dimming and then individual channels and So a lot of channels for a shitty little light. You really could have trimmed that down to about 6, but that's the 13 channel mode. It does have an 11 channel mode without the extra self-propelled and reset function, but perhaps after a couple of years of spinning around in a shitty nightclub somewhere, it will need to be reset. And of course, please read this manual before operating the light. So yeah, very good. Which has nothing of use in it other than a DMX chart. And this is interesting. Reset is displayed after the power is plugged in and the switch is opened. The moving headlight is resetting. Please do not operate. So if you open the switch, it powers on. What if you close the switch? And then how are you going to operate it while it's resetting anyway? Hopefully this doesn't mean don't send it any DMX while it's resetting or it'll shit the bed. But I guess I'll plug it in one day and find out. Yeah, so I was thinking of tearing the guts out and putting in a camera and using it as a PTZ camera base. I bought it on eBay. Not the wisest decision. It was very cheap though, $50 for a 60 watt LED, hey? So less than $1 a watt. And yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna probably tear that LED out, put a camera in, and use it as a pan tilt base. Only need to drive 4 channels. And so I suppose, oh no, if you use the 11 channel mode, I can just ignore all the other channels because it won't have a LED to strobe. It won't need to do any dimming. There's no resetting. Yeah, so I could use it as a 6 channel fixture after taking the LED out. No need for these other fits, so I'd have pan tilt and maybe pan and tilt speed, but you know, don't really need that either. So I'm always curious about whether there's UARTs on things, but I'm not even, no. I've got other things that I want to do. But what I did was, being not really happy with the beam and the image, I decided I'd cut a little bit of frost, which didn't help. So a little bit of this paper that actually separates sheets of gel, just a fine crate paper. I'm not worried about it burning from the 0.6 watts of lead that's coming out here. This sits in there. Oh come on, it just sat in there. Well, yeah, anyway, and then it becomes quite a nice little illuminated bit of paper. Whoa! Yeah, I pissed it off again. And it falls out. So, anyway, shitty piece of little light. Pretty cute though, I like it. Could go on my desk. Definitely a self-indulgent waste of money.